Somnium Files. As usual, it's been a minute. Hello. Hello, Stream Clip Chan. Clip Chat Chan. Chan Chat. Anyways, it's time for this to continue. We are somewhat close to the end of the game. We just gotta grind this out and get through it. Thank you, Chan Chan. Oh, sounds good, man. Yes, go. Oh, this is just perfect! Yeah, I just finished my Soul Hackers shenanigans for the night. Yes, of course, Edmund. You got it. Oh. The manual save. It'll, yes. Hi. How come you're poking me?
He's cursed with eternal youth and life.
Oh, right! We found out that Shoma doesn't age.
I don't want to be a criminal anymore.
And we did that weird Somnium with him.
Detained your friend who was just dumped.
You think an ex-con doesn't deserve to be happy?
Because he worked at Horadori Institute. Okay, yeah, it's all coming back. Hey. Do not like that. You want dinner? We saw the rad dancing statue. Hi, Dots. We did. We did. And we're gonna have to see it again, right? Because there was a root split. Hey, want dinner? I see. And my favorite song from Somnium Files is playing right now. I don't know why, but this just reminds me of a really exciting interrogation from Somnium Files 1. Alright. Do you like Kizzy?
Of freaking course! I love her more than the Soyuz! Or any space shuttle for that matter.
What kind of comparison is that?
Leon, you're different.
Normally in Somnia, you can see a person's true colors, who they really are. But you are different, Leon. Who you are on the outside is exactly who you are on the inside.
So, can you let me go? Now you know that I have nothing to hide, right?
What is it that you saw about the HB case? Oh yeah, we need to know.
Like I said, I didn't see anything. There has to be a mistake.
I've been inspired to write a script for a rewrite the plot of Effie Fates video. So you're gonna make it make sense. Good luck. Fates had spot-on gameplay elements, so it's really a shame that the story was such a nosedive.
Let's hold off on what you saw earlier, but I do have a favor to ask.
You want me to pick that lock? But I said I'm not gonna do that. I already told you. I'm not unlocking anything for anyone anymore.
No matter what?
Yeah.
What if I told you I'll give you a whole photo album of Kizzy?
Nah.
In order to access the staircase, we need
I know.
skills.
When I think of Fates, my first thought is always like, oh my god, all the new classes and a huge cast because they spread it out into 2 games, which is a really cool idea too. And then I remember how much I freaking hate all of those characters.
Oh.
The writing was literally like Tails tier. Maybe worse, if we're being completely honest.
I can't get a warrant. It's a pain in the ass and it'll take too long.
It would also cause too much of a disturbance to destroy the door with heavy machinery.
Also, Dots, I hope you saw that a Tales of Arise clip made it into my 2022 clip reel. The scene where they go to Kisara and they're like, Kisara, this is the person that killed your brother. Do something. And she's like, I decided I don't care. And I just lost it during that scene. That was an all-time low of that game.
We need to keep this simple and quiet.
So we need to convince Leon.
Correct. Mizuki, you have a call.
From who?
I bet it's boss. Oh, Rosen, stop it!
mean!
You and your anime
I
heart.
do not recognize the number. I cannot say.
Connect me. You.
We don't have time. I'll keep it short.
Okay, so Masked Woman. We really don't know what's going on with Masked Woman. They are definitely a child that was experimented on by, Horadori-chan. What was his name? Chikara. Is there gonna be a reveal under the mask? I don't know. I kind of think that Gen is gonna play into this somehow with his freezer, and he wears a mask. I don't know. We gotta keep going.
I just sent you
This game has the most masked characters out of any visual novel we've ever played.
It's not fake. This is a real video. Trust me. Goodbye.
What's with her?
I don't know. But I have the video. I'm opening it.
Father! How could you do this?
There's nothing wrong with a parent caring for a child. If you continue to protest, I will force the issue. He's an ex-convict. You don't know what he's capable of. With a snap of my fingers, I could get him arrested again.
No!
Kizuna, think about it. This is what's best for the both of you.
I knew we couldn't trust him. His mustache is untrustworthy. He also has the same haircut as my child from Pokemon Violet.
What was that?
Unknown, but it looked similar to a wink sync.
Okay, putting aside the masked woman part, let's just say the video is real.
It seemed to be Kizuna being threatened by her father, Richie.
He shares a VA with Bartray and Effie Heroes, but Bartray is pure. Also, that guy is in, like, every video game I've ever played, I think. Like, his voice is omega familiar, and I was just trying to think about where else I've heard it.
To break up with Leanne.
But that's so mean.
Hey, you've been quiet a long time.
Sorry.
Leon, listen.
Hold on, Mizuki. Don't tell him about the video. We may be able to use it as a bargaining chip.
Okay. Leon, if you agree to my favor, I'll share something you will really want to know.
Something I'd want to know.
Yeah, it's about Kizzy.
Well, we got him sold. Easy peasy.
This is totally
I don't know how
crazy.
Kizzy K fits into all this. But this man is in love with him. Richie is Zhongli. Oh yeah, for sure. As man this wine, Kizuna.
The cathedral is completely rebuilt.
6 years is enough time for that.
With Nai's finances, that is.
So, what are we doing here?
Oh, we're just making the sign.
Ah, well,
Oh, are we also not on the same route where we spoke to, Tokiko, who was supposed to be dead?
there should be a hidden safe around here.
Get the legendary Ronda Rousey.
I don't need that.
They're having a collab with a fucking Ultimate Fighter woman.
I came here to look for it.
Xena.
Yeah, like, you know,
Is
like-
there hidden treasure?
If there is, we'll split it 50-50. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for a file.
A Somnium file.
It might be a big lead.
A file?
Oh, I never thanked you.
Thanked me?
You opened the staircase locks.
Oh, that? That's no big deal.
The split in that one hide-and-seek Somnium that I love. Oh, I loved that Somnium. I love all Somniums, but that one I super loved.
For me, it's like opening a pickle jar.
Ah, I see. And like I promised, I'll tell you that thing I was talking about.
Oh yeah! I almost forgot.
Yeah, when he said pickle jar, I think he really meant okra jar.
This guy is an airhead.
You were talking about breaking up with Kizzy at the park earlier, right?
Yeah?
What if everything she said was an act? A lie?
She didn't mean it?
Right, she was lying to you. But she had to.
What? Why?
Well, her father...
If you continue to protest, I will force the issue. With a snap of my fingers, I could get him arrested again.
Seriously? Ricci said that?
Yeah, so basically she had to lie to protect you.
Yeah. Kizzy.
Isn't that a relief?
Yeah, but it hurts me to think about what went through her head when she said that stuff. But I guess I should be happy. Yeah!
I am having a very difficult time understanding his type.
Anyway,
He
the
is
shade?
actually super lovable. I was just thinking, his mouth looks like he's having a stroke. I was just thinking that it would be really sad if, like, something happened to him at the end of the game.
Hold on, let me look.
should I help too?
No, it's fine. I can just use my superpowers.
Your what?
And he's really come a long way, because in the first episode, we didn't like him. He was creepy and weird and fell in love with, like, a 15-year-old girl at first glance. Maybe she was 18, but still. It's still ridiculous.
Just hold on a second.
It's Lian.
What? That's
What is it?
Mizuki.
I know. Hiya!
Whose body is it? Is there another victim that we don't know?
This is...
You gotta be kidding.
What?
I do not know who this is, but
They're another victim of the HB case.
What? So wait. Do they call him Iron Mask? I think I'm crossing games. Iron Mask is in Soul Hackers. This one is Terror. Terror. What the hell is he doing cut in half? Terror Mask. Terastalize Mask. Protects.
That face.
synthetic skin made from chitin, often used for skin transplants for burn patients.
So there's no way of telling who this person really is by their face.
At the very least, it appears that terror got to them. The cut section is identical to the other victims.
Which would mean this person was in the Horodori Institute basement too.
That would be the case. Estimated time of death is February 10th, 12 o'clock.
That's when...
Yes, Jin's left half that was found at the stadium
Well, we know that Terror is Jin, right?
had the same estimated time of death.
You know what?
I
I
have no
still
idea what's
think
going
they
on.
are gluing people's bodies together. I don't know. Like, they have two halves of so many characters. What are they doing with the halves? Yeah, arts and crafts have gone way too far. I don't know what to think. I don't know.
All of this is totally beyond me.
Agreed.
I am also at a loss, but it is our job to make the incomprehensible comprehensible. What do we need to do to accomplish that?
Find leads?
What is the biggest lead that we have right now?
That's...
Guess whatever she was looking at was really important. Something she didn't want anyone to know.
Tokiko's file!
We should look through it now. That is the reason we came here, after all.
So where is the file? Where is it? I can't X-ray or anything, can I? No.
Hi!
It's a hidden safe!
Hello, Steven. Welcome back. How was dinner? I was just theorizing about this game. My theory is that they are cutting people in half and sticking the halves together, and, like, mayhem is happening. Oh, that sounds delicious. I want pecan pie. I had a barbecue burger today, though, so I'm literally not eating for the rest of the day. Right, yeah, I thought maybe I should head to the basement to investigate. We found out that Kizuna's dad was threatening Leon. Yeah, that also happened. And I was just saying I hope nothing bad happens to Leon, because he's really grown on me.
Just as Shoma said.
The safe is in the wall.
Is there some kind of mechanism that slides the safe into the wall?
Like what?
A switch? A button? An input device?
Maybe the flames? Let's just hit it with our pipe.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was getting really annoying, so...
What? Do you smash apart Rubik's Cubes to rearrange the colors?
Whatever, it worked, didn't it?
Rosen?
Escape room operators would hate you.
Sorry, there's a me dancing clip.
Hey!
There was also lots of clips of Kevin provocatively dancing when I am not at the computer. I'll get him for this.
In any case, even I don't think I can get this safe open.
Then...
He does. It's just a thing.
Right. Hey, Leon.
Yeah,
Sorry, what
got
happened?
it.
I was watching.
Oh, I said... If you want to catch up, you can always watch episodes 1 and 2 of Ink Master. Anyway, I found lots of clips of you dancing when I'm not at the chair. Yeah, oh yeah, that's really surprising, isn't it, Kev? Yeah. Uh-huh. You put up posters. Well then, Steven, it seems I will be checking that right now. Ooh, beat you to the punch, Cortex! Ooh!
Thanks for those materials. Paul doesn't need them.
Alright, open this safe, Leon, even though you're upset.
It's open.
There it is!
That the file you were talking about?
Probably.
Careful, Leon, you're gonna light your hair on
I'm
fire.
glad I could help, but I do not want to know what's inside. I don't want to get involved in any more trouble.
Now, Mizuki,
Yeah?
it is a printout from a PC. It begins like this. Everything is here for the Freyer. Tokiko Shigure.
So Tokiko wrote this?
And which means it's gonna be super freaking weird.
Yes.
What does she mean by Freyer?
Unknown. Let's keep reading it.
Tumors on the right side of the body. I only discovered these symptoms when he was 5 years old. He was taken by the Furaway family, yes. But he is my son. I spend all my days thinking about ways to save him. Then, Chikara reached out to me with a way to save Jin.
Oh yeah, he looks very trustworthy.
When I first heard his idea, I was mortified and angry. His plan was this: kidnap a child with DNA as close as possible to Jin's, and transplant their organs as needed.
Yeah, his glasses are wacky as hell. Not even talking about the facial expression.
The very idea.
He looks like a squirrel with a mountain of acorns. Oh my god.
But thinking about my son, I reluctantly agreed. Chikara began traveling the country to collect DNA samples from children in orphanages. After a while, he found a child with the exact same genotype as Jin, Uru Somizuki. He was 6 years old and held at Iowan. Late at night, Chikara and I broke into the facility, shot him with tranquilizers, and took him away. The transplants happened for years, more than a decade. From Uru's right half to Jin's right half, and ultimately, the right half of his face as well. All the while, Uru was under Chikara's complete control. He was held captive in the basement of the Institute, like an animal raised solely to be Jin's donor. I went to go see Uru many times. It may sound hypocritical or contradictory, but I felt sorry for him.
So Uru is terror, right? Probably?
Uru desired my love and attention. He looked up to me, even though he knew I was one of his kidnappers. I told him about the teachings of Knives. This world is not real, and therefore, your pain is not real either. That is what I bestowed upon him. His eyes sparkled with intensity as he listened. He wanted to be useful to me one day, so he began studying. Over time, my doubts and guilts rose up inside me. Suicidal ideation became impossible to resist. One fateful day, I slit my wrists with the intention of ending my life. Fortunately or unfortunately, I failed.
What does that mean?
I wavered between life and death, but eventually recovered. And I was blessed with a revelation.
We'll leave the hand sign up just for a second while I click this. Jesus Christ, it's almost already dead. Ugh.
This world is only a simulation. I, of course, already knew this truth, as it was central to Nai's teachings, but in that moment, I truly understood the meaning behind those words, as I learned of the great deception that is this world. I lost all emotion.
Got it. Scan complete. I have already processed everything written there.
Thanks. But why did you show up all of a sudden?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
Okay. About the slicer found in the basement of the Horodori Institute.
That body was not a part of the HB case. It was already in the basement. Chikara must have been experimenting with different procedures before deciding on organ transplants. Therefore...
I don't know, like cutting two bodies in half right down the middle, and then you combine the left half of one with the right half of the other.
Combining bodies.
Yes, it seems Chikara was attempting to combine the donor's right half with Jin's left half, which is why there are two slicing machines.
How would that even work?
It wouldn't, which is why he came up with the organ transplant idea, which was far more realistic.
Anime.
So they are not sticking two halves of bodies together, thank God, because that is really fucked up to think about.
Right. The tumors appeared on the skin as well. Ultimately, it reached the right half of Jin's face. When I say right half, I mean from Jin's perspective. the tumors covered the whole right side of his face. Those were all removed. And afterward, the skin of the right half of Uru's face was transplanted onto Jin.
This is really making me think of Gen.
As indicated in the file, Jin Furue was Tokiko Shigure's son, and his father was...
37 years ago, when Tokiko was 23, she became pregnant with this child.
So the child the masked woman was talking about was Jin.
The left half of Jin's face had a unique percent-shaped mark.
A percent-shaped mark?
After Chikara left Nice, he became a follower of the cult called the Order of Percent. To them, the percent mark had a special meaning.
The mark of percent is a holy sign of the Creator.
Chikara would not dare remove such a sacred mark from Jin's face, which is why the left half of Jin's face was left untouched. Within the file were photos of Jin Furue and Uru Samazuki before the transplant. This is what Jin Furue looked like.
What?
What?
I understand you want to say something, but please let me continue. Next is This is what Uru looked like.
What? Okay. I don't get any of this.
I understand you are confused, so allow me to condense the information. After the transplant, Jin looked like this.
The right half of his face was Uru's.
Ugh!
The left half was the original.
Untouched to preserve the percent mark.
What happened to Uru after he lost the right side of his face?
The part of his face that he lost was then covered by a chitinous material, a synthetic skin.
Artificial skin?
Correct. The corpse is Uru Somazuki.
How can that be?
Technically, half of Uru Somazuki.
So I was thinking Uru was gonna end up being Gen or something. But that, if this is his corpse, then no way.
Where is the other half?
You already know.
The left half of the corpse at the stadium on the 10th.
Right.
That was Uru too?
Yes.
So that's how Jin died years earlier, but Uru, who had half of Jin's appearance, died years in the present. Okay.
And of course, 6 years ago on February 10th, the body found at Devaita was Jin Furue's right half. So, this?
Fray to free. Tokiko said everything is for the fray, which of course means nothing, but it was just referenced with that damn QR code because she's freaky.
And this are two different people. It is easy to understand why the mistake of thinking they were the same person was made. Their faces are identical. Besides the fact that they are mirror images, but that is not the only reason. When the body was found at the stadium, the DNA sample used for comparison was DNA taken from Jin's organs. The corpse had lost almost all of its blood, and the body was extraordinarily damaged by fire. Therefore, the DNA samples had to be taken from the organs found at the scene, and because those were originally taken from Uru, it of course follows that they match.
That's how the two bodies were determined to be the same person.
Yes. Edited by using a mirror image of the right side of his face. Jin never appeared publicly. The photos were all provided by him.
Oh. Well, that's insane.
Now we know who Terror is.
The diary in the basement of Horridori Institute. Terror definitely wrote it.
It was Uru being kept there.
Yeah.
Terror was Uru.
Undoubtedly.
But Uru is...
Yes. He is no longer alive.
Uru died February 10th this year.
How can that be possible?
What about the other victims?
We saw Terror after February 10th.
Who killed them?
Unknown.
Oh my god. Well, now I'm even more confused. Seems like a good time to take a rage pee. Actually, it's a thoughtful pee. And I thought of shifting. I thought it. Hold on, wait. I thought it would leave me at that little scenery screen, but it seems that we're progressing.
Leon!
Yeah, okay. Be right back. Kevin, did you get another 5-star in that Bleach game?
Yeah. The blind.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
Blind guy with the dreads. Black guy with the dreads. Those people in the dress.
Yes.
Yeah.
The traitor. Okay, hi. Oh. Wait a minute. I swear to God, if this game is about shifting.
Mind hacking.
I'm doing a Gigantes, so I'm just turning the skills back on. Okay.
Kizzy!
Kizzy!
My motives are complex.
What is going on here, Big Sis? I answered your call. That is why I am
You're,
here. But I did not know he would be here.
Really hot.
Leon.
I know. Kizzy, I heard what your dad said, but I've cleaned up. I'm not gonna do anything bad anymore. I won't go to jail, please. Don't worry.
My father will never forgive you. What will you do about that?
I want to be your legs, Kizzy, and your wings. Let's use those wings and run away together. We can fly as high and as far as we want.
Oh, I love that.
To the ends of the earth.
She won't go for it, but I love that.
So you want to elope with me?
Oh.
Yes, that's right.
Woo! We going to Vegas!
Kizzy, I'm gonna make you happy. I will never make you cry. I'll keep a smile on your face every day.
But what about your happiness? You being with me is going to take away your freedom.
No, that's not true. Being with you makes me happy. With you, I can Let's go, Kizzy.
Hey, Diamond. So, okay, there's a lot of backstory to this. Basically, they met when she was younger. She's like a dancer and singer. He falls in love with her. Eventually, they're involved in this whole accident that leads to her legs stop working, and he agrees to take care of her. Her asshole father, who is involved in the shadiest of business, tries to force them to break up. She follows through with it. Then we go into his Somnium, make him realize what he needs to do, and now they're trying to elope. It was not on Grindr. They met at the Matsushita Diner, which is owned by that freakazoid Ota. Yeah, this game is very dramatic. It's about people getting cut in half and us finding the bodies, and we have a computerized eyeball that tells us all this information. Donovan, please. We've been calling her Kizzy K sometimes. Matsushita Diner is Grindr for straight people. Okay, that is beyond fucked. That is so... You're wrong for this, Dots!
Leon, I understand. Please, take me with you.
Oh, she's agreeing! Alright, take her. Carrie, pick her up and the chair and just go.
Higher, farther, to the ends of the earth.
Of course.
Leon!
Oh!
What are you doing?
You know how dogs sometimes get so excited they pee?
Oh!
It's kind of like that.
Don't pee. Also, we'll just get her a new chair.
What?
Oh my.
Well, let's begin. Start the music!
Oh, Rosenbach!
Hey! Yay!
Oh!
To the station, the crowd.
I would never have expected this!
I'm taking heat in the classroom. Oh well, I'll eat some donuts in the bathroom. Now I hear my friend got herself a boyfriend. They're going out for barbecue on
I mean, I guess that's cute.
I see all of their smiles in their
It's super cute! Wait, what? What?
is that making me cry. Oh my Prince Charming, where can I find you? How do I remind you of the dream we share? But dreams are just for dreamers, lonely hearts and schemers. It's got to break the chains of fame on my own. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Lonely
Oh!
hearts unite the light.
This is so adorable!
Boys want to reach us, they'll have to keep up. Without you, I am only half. I need to be home.
Oh! Diamond, can you imagine
Too good
if you didn't click on this stream at that moment? That would never have existed in your life.
Huh? Did you say something really nice just now?
No, I was just making fun of how simple you are.
Hey.
Well, I'm glad everything worked out.
Her legs did not move. He was just animating them with his arms.
Happily ever after. Case closed.
I don't know about that. I don't think this is all so simple.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We still haven't solved the HB case completely.
That is not what I mean. There is a group of people on their way here.
Oh.
What?
They will be here shortly.
Oh no! Okay, wait a minute. We never figured out why Kizuna got abducted 6 years ago. What if they're doing that again? I can't. This has to work out for them. My heart will be crushed.
How shortly?
Let's see. Another 2 seconds.
This... Oh no, it's gonna be a quick time event.
Run, Paul.
There they are.
The girl's there too.
Mr. Chieda said to get her back. Don't hurt her.
What about the guy and the other girl?
Can we kill them?
He didn't say no killing.
That makes things easier.
Who are these guys?
I believe Ricci hired them.
Okay, Ricci. That's looking really bad for you.
Jeez, way to ruin the mood. Get back, you two.
I'm gonna quick time event them
I'll
to
take
death.
care of them. Leon, protect Kizzy.
Got it. They'll have to take Kizzy over my cold dead body.
They vanished. You?
I was just passing by.
Uh-huh.
No, you weren't.
Mizuki, they're using optical camouflage. Use thermal mode.
Right. I can see their body heat signatures. Wait, how did you know that?
I guess.
No, you didn't. Oh, hold up. That's my bike. Could you at least ask?
Mizuki, I think you have it wrong.
What do you mean?
I got it on the internet.
Ugh.
Anyway. Let's go.
She is so just another Mizuki. But how does that... The game will tell us. Not this. Every time this song plays, I despair. It could be Ota, don't you fucking dare. Here we go. Oh. I better be on my toes for the quick time events that are inevitably on their way. Oh.
Mizuki, stay with me!
Mizuki!
I misunderstood. I tapped with the left stick. I see, you have to hold it. I know, I thought they were having a Scarlet and Violet moment. Oh my god. Not the splash damage.
Who are these chicks? The bitch Avengers or something?
Good one.
Stronger than Black Widow, that's for sure.
Let's get out of here.
This game, with its references sometimes.
Thanks. You helped me out again.
No, don't worry about it.
Okay, it's time. We expected this. We expected this.
So, what's going on here?
Don't you dare with It's Ota.
Guess it's time to let the cat out of the bag. The NASA glue loses its hold over time.
Big sis?
Nice seeing you again, Kizuna.
Quartz?
Please stop calling me that.
What?
Hold on. I'm trying to process this. Kizzy and Leon? You know her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff happened and... Stuff happened? Fine. Whatever. I'll think about it later. What I want to know is... your face. We can talk about it all later. More importantly, Kizzy and Leon, you need to get out of here. Those guys might come back with reinforcements.
Oh.
You can use my bike. There's a helmet under the seat. The keys are still in the ignition.
Are you certain this is okay?
No, but just give it back as soon as you can, okay?
I can't thank you enough for this.
By the way, it's on a quarter tank of gas, so you'll have to stop.
Kizzy, hold on tight.
I feel like they'd be safer if we stayed with them.
Okay.
Do you know where you're going?
Well...
Vegas.
To the ends of the earth.
All right. Let's go!
Bye, you two! I hope you stay happy forever!
Thank you!
My big sisters. You stay happy forever.
Why does she call both of them big sis? That better get explained. It will. I hope. They wouldn't do this.
Off they go. They'll be fine.
My evil side pictures Kizuna not holding on tightly enough and just slides off. Oh.
Huh? What isn't wrong? Fair enough. Can we talk? Yeah, but before that... we need to get rid of those guys.
Oh good, they all just showed up here conveniently right after they slowly drove off on the moped.
They did not appear to even notice Kizuna and Leon escaping.
These guys are idiots. We can't let them follow them. We gotta take them down. So let's go, Mizuki. Mizuki! Ugh, damn it! I don't get anything that's happening, but fine. You and I are gonna talk about everything.
I think even if you do catch what's going on, Lucas, you still don't know what's happening.
Fine by me. Well then, let's start.
Also, hello.
Yeah!
At least there was no QuickTime events. That was one of the route ends? Okay, wait. What did they say her name was?
Hey, it's done.
No, it's just in one of the routes. No, Leon. Leon gave a name. Quartz. Ravers, hi. Yeah, okay. So, Don, basically, the game has multiple routes, and they give you information to get further on the real route. Yeah, Happy New Year, Ravers. So, we have to go back to the freaking Somnium. And, okay, that's gonna be... There was a part where we had to input, like, a password or something, right? And Leon was the one that said Quartz, so Quartz has to be related to this. The root split inside the Somnium. Alright, now to see if we remember what we did to beat this Somnium. Because this one had a lot of steps, so... Oh, thanks, Ravers. Hope you're starting out 2023 wonderfully. Ex-masked woman. All right.
What's this?
A lock.
Oh, this one does have a good song at least.
An iron door. There is a
Pull tab.
like the one.
Why is it?
It won't.
Where's the safe again? Oh, thank you for that reminder.
It appears to, but there is some.
Can you open it?
No.
Got it.
Okay, so that happened. Open the copper safe.
Is this a memory of when Leon used to steal? There is a key. It looks like we need an 8
So this needs a key.
I am guessing it will open with each.
So the safe only.
Shoot.
That voice.
That was weird.
Am I?
Mizuki, you have 5 minutes left.
Where was the other one?
A can of Alfrey. This could fit approximately 500 liters.
Hey, Aquatic. Somnium Files has taken us for a ride several times already.
That is a...
How are you doing tonight? Let's pick it open.
Okay. Another piece.
This one says 0708. It's torn on the left side.
If we combine it with the other one, it would read 08, 09, 07, 08.
I wonder what
if we were to 08.
Hi.
A new.
By combining it with the other,
we should input.
Okay, so 08, 09, 07, 08.
This should be right.
How's Dragon Quest going, Aquatic?
It'll...
How did the new clip reel turn out? I'll do you a favor and play some of the clips in a little bit.
It looks like a job search magazine.
They're all kind of... Huh? Or, I don't know.
That's a little fly. That's the one with the Kizuna voice, right?
This is the memory of when Mian gave up a life of thievery.
I'm guessing he meant Horodori.
Right.
We'll save ourselves a little time on that.
Oh, it turned into a key.
Oh, yay, Aquatic. I'm happy that you're enjoying it. That game is a gem. And that game is a great experience. Enjoy it for what it is. It's quite lengthy, and when you want more, you got Dragon Quest VIII, which is almost just as good.
What's that paper?
Low to high.
Maybe it symbolizes how
at the same
right.
Let's look.
Okay. Open the silver safe. Where's that at?
An unopened safe. It has a key.
Yeah, he's playing
and a voice
DQ11.
activation device. This safe.
Alright, open with voice.
Whose voice should I?
Kizzy.
Kizzy's.
And what should I say?
Shit, what was it? Wasn't it like Be My Prince? Does that
No.
Be My King? Be My King? Is it King? Yeah, you can tell me, because we already figured this out. It was just weeks ago, so I don't... Oh, it's just My Prince. Oh.
What would Leon want to hear? I know. Say, my prince.
My prince!
So we want to open the metal
Sounds
safe
like
this
he's
time.
talking to an older.
You have 4 minutes remaining.
Do I need to do that? Can't remember.
This an old.
I think they remember.
What is that? There.
There's nothing.
Not if we press.
Do I need to fuck with this radio cassette? I don't remember. I guess I'll press play.
And just like that.
There we go. Right, now this happens, and we have to let it go because we stand the song. It has no legs, just like Kizzy. Oh. Well, she got kidnapped and taken to the basement of the nice building, and then a bomb went off, and her legs were damaged. It's sounding that way, yeah. I love that Iva's dancing with her. You eat donuts in your bathroom every day in honor of Kizuna. I was literally vibing. I'm sorry, but when Leon was doing the dance for her / with her, that was so cute. I almost did. I almost did cry, Kevin. There they are.
Why are you dancing, Iva?
Dancing is fun because we can all do it together.
Well, okay. 2 safes came out.
Maybe the key from earlier would come in handy here.
But we only have 1 key.
Alright. It's time.
Huh?
Oh, well.
Ugh. Oh shit, what is this? The memory with Gen?
This place is...
Inside the safe? Kinda reminds me of Brahmin.
Let's look around.
Yay! This is the mask that one woman wears. I wonder if Leon knows her.
Perhaps it is simply a common mask.
Well, putting that threat aside for now, try wearing it. It looks good on you. You should keep it on.
This is probably not good for my skin. I will take it off later.
Leon and Gen are developing a strong friendship? He will not spill the beans about him. Okay.
Digital soundtrack album release celebration event.
Okay. We are right not to trust Gen. I'm just going there. We still don't know how Mame plays into this either. You think he might be a Leon clone?
You want me to put this on?
It'll look good on you. Please?
Well,
you look really suspicious.
When they said the whole thing about the percent tattoo or not tattoo, scar on Furue's face, I thought Gen also has a deformed face.
Tell Gen that next time you see him.
3 minutes left.
Okay.
You can do this.
Sorry, Pewter. Why are we wearing it?
This is the wonder if
perhaps it is simply a common map.
Well, putting that threat aside for try wearing.
So wait, we're just... Okay, I see. I fucked up.
This is...
Alright. What else is happening here? Oh, there's a big one.
This looks like some kind of facial recognition device.
So we need a face registered to the device to open it.
This mask isn't...
I don't understand.
Let's try...
Shit.
You want me...
Whoa.
Tell... A safe with... Oh, it worked.
So it was registered again.
Everything's screwed up, man. Why'd it come to this?
You'll drive yourself crazy thinking about it. Sometimes the world is just unfair. No matter how hard you try to change, doesn't mean you'll be accepted. That's just life. But there is hope. At the very least, I'm grateful that you and Mr. Date are my friends.
Kenny, you're my best friend, Kenny. And I'm pretty sure Date thinks so too. Let me know if you ever need any.
Well, Date literally never mentioned you.
Thanks. Now eat this while it's still hot.
Okay. Thanks for the food.
It's a good thing he has such good friends.
Kev, what are you talking about? Oh. I've been hoping for her to come home for ever. Hey Andy, how you doing?
No! You can't open this!
Oh. I thought he said that about Ryuki.
Mizuki, over there.
Yeah, let's go.
Danganronpa was too scary, so you're playing Final Fantasy X instead. Well...
Mizuki, you have less than 2 minutes left. Be careful.
True.
No! Please don't open it!
Looks like this is the place.
What's in here?
Ah!
Sorry, Leon, but we gotta open this before you can stop us.
Let's start with the keyhole.
FF10 is so good, Andy, so you're going from one great to another, but that's too bad about Danganronpa.
How's this? Yes! It opened!
You're getting good at this.
Now I need the code.
Oh!
This number. Correct! We did it!
Let's try the voice.
Hey, Prince! Correct.
What? Kevin got 4 stars?
That's like a
Yay!
master key.
Next is the stereo.
From what?
It transmits from freaking Somnium. I'm trying to get another dupe of, what's her name? They're not, Karina? I'm trying to get her one more of her artifact. Or shit goes away.
Oh, wow. Dang, Andy.
And then from the
Maybe it is better to play FF10.
the epic packs, get a
Kevin got, Moon Bunny Dominio and Bad Cat Armin, which were the 2 Moonlight 4s he was missing. Back to back.
We saw this earlier, too.
Me too, I would love Moon Bunny.
Start the music!
What?
Last is the facial recognition. That should be all of it.
Thanks, Genny.
I said stop!
This is Gen's freezer.
What could be inside?
I really like Top Model Luluka, Andy.
This is Brahmin.
Knew it! I fucking knew it! We called this shit
I
out
haven't used this lock in a
as
while.
soon as he said it.
The mechanism itself is pretty simple, but it's all rusted out. Lucky for you, this is child's play for me. And there.
Get it open?
Yeah, I struggled a bit with it, but now, let's see what's inside.
What the?
Yeah,
Body?
half a body.
Hey, is this for real?
How can this be?
Why are you surprised? You didn't know? Well, I guess that makes sense. If you knew, you wouldn't have asked me to open the lock and see what's inside. What the? This must be for the HB case. Why is this here?
Inside Brahman's freezer. A victim of the HB case. But that corpse.
We cannot investigate any further here. We have to go to Brahman in the real world and check.
Which means...
Oh.
We're out of time.
Interesting. So the other half has to be, Uru-chan. Donor-chan. Brumman. Similar. Where's Gen?
Hey, Mizuki?
Why would Gen hide this?
Are you sure about this?
What?
Well, Genny isn't here. We should at least get permission from him first.
Just do it.
Fine.
Yeah, this one can be in some ways more graphic than Danganronpa, I would say. Danganronpa lightens the mood a lot by having their captor be kind of humorous, because Monokuma's not super serious, and the pink blood makes a big difference.
So, anyway...
It's open.
Okay, open it. Just like I thought.
But this is...
Yeah.
Who is this?
We know.
Genny? Mame?
Gen, why did you leave it there?
Can we talk? I know why Leon opened the lock on the freezer. You asked him to, didn't you, Genny?
Yeah.
So now I want to know who that body is and why it's there.
And why
What
didn't
do
you
you
move
have
it
to say
after
for
seeing
yourself?
it?
I remember it was around sunrise on the 13th. I got a call from Genny. What, are you dumb?
Why is that a dumb question?
If Genny did this, why would he show me the body? And it's not like he killed me or anything after.
That is a fair point. In the Somnium earlier, Gen was surprised to see the body.
Then why didn't Genny call the police?
Well, I have my reasons.
What the hell does that mean?
I've been buddies with Genny for a long time. I can't narc on my bro. That would make me a total scumbag. Why would I do that? Nothing. I've never seen this person before.
Okay, well, we know.
Yeah, somehow. I don't know. I have no idea who it is.
I don't believe that for a sec.
We need to go shopping for ingredients.
Right, we're out.
You're going now?
There's a 24-hour supermarket nearby.
It is past midnight. The date is February 15th.
would I know?
With the corpse being cut in half, the culprit is almost certainly Terror. The cut section is similar to the other recovered bodies.
Which would mean this person was sliced in half in the basement of Horridori Institute.
Most likely.
I remember Boss saying.
Yeah, 5 different DNA, which means there might be another yet undiscovered victim.
We have no idea.
The identity of the corpse is unknown. Their face does not match any persons of interest in our database. All we can determine for certain is that this is the left half of their body, and their face has a very distinct marking.
And yeah, Boss didn't age at all.
Yeah, we can tell just by looking.
I'm sorry, but I don't know. The body just out of nowhere.
Are you serious? You're still gonna play this game?
Do I look like I'm playing games?
Well...
I don't know how long it's been here.
This is your business, isn't it? How can you tell me you don't know?
I think it was about 6 years ago.
6 years?
I lost the key.
Hold on. Are you trying to act suspicious? You wouldn't just leave your freezer locked for 6 years.
Yeah, that's
it's
insane.
Common sense.
With that acknowledged, it is clear that the body was not frozen recently. It shows signs of being frozen for at least several years.
Sorry, I got a little carried away there. Honestly, I don't want to accuse you of anything, but your story makes no sense. It doesn't add up. Could you please tell me more?
Mizuki, let's move. SAT is on their way here.
What? Why the SAT?
I believe Boss called them. She was monitoring the Somnium earlier.
So Boss knows there's a corpse here.
Right.
But why would she call the SAT?
This is getting annoying.
Genny? What's wrong?
The police are on their way. The SAT. The Special Assault Team.
What the?
Eavesdropping?
What?
Screw this. I don't want any part of it. Sorry, but I'm out of here.
Wait, Leon!
Hey, come on!
What?
Let go of me!
Leon!
I'm innocent! I'm being framed!
Let's go.
Yeah.
What?
What's all this?
Amame, get inside Brahmin.
Okay.
Not the frying pan.
Don't you think this is a bit much? It's not like there's a monster on the loose.
That's exactly why we're here. We were told that there were 2 monsters here, and one of them might be related to Terror.
Monster?
So we're here to detain them.
Are they talking about Genny?
Most likely.
Who's the other person?
You, ma'am. We were told you might resist. Normal police can't handle you, which is why we were called in.
Who told you all this?
The leader of Abyss, Miss Kuranushi.
Damn. She's got me there.
Do you plan to resist arrest?
I don't like how these guys use violence to get what they want. So yeah, I'm not going down without a fight.
That is quite the contradiction.
Hey, quit wasting time. Let's do this.
Huh?
You're gonna put up a fight, aren't you?
He did it again.
He's listening to our conversation.
The fuck?
Let's do this.
Is he a copy of Date? No, he's too jacked.
Mizuki, you take care of the guys over there. I'll take care of these guys.
Got it!
It better not be Ota in a goddamn mech suit. Computer has no— stop it. Lucas, stop it. You ain't been watching this game and all you're doing is bashing my boy. The fuck?
What's going on?
There's two of everyone.
Who are you?
I'm Gen.
But you're over there too.
I'll explain later. We need to save him first.
It's Date.
Ugh. I don't know what the hell is going on, but fine. SAT is all over the street.
It would be hard to get through there.
What do we do?
Wait, I have an idea. No time to explain. Mizuki, follow my orders. Equip scattershot in your revolver.
Why?
There's no time. Just do it.
Okay.
Now, tell Gen this. There is a vending machine. Throw it to the other side of the street.
A vending machine?
Yes. It is a vending machine for porn
I
magazines.
fucking knew it. It's Date. It's Date. It's Date. No!
Get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Hey, Genny.
Get me out of here! 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 Get me out of here!
Protagonist
Get
from
me
the
out of
last
here!
game that's obsessed with porn magazines, so he powers up and he'll get stronger. It's so stupid.
You see that vending machine?
I get
Over
it.
the
That's
top
a good plan. You don't even have to say it. I've got it. Here I go.
Of the last game.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm surprised they didn't just shoot him.
Mizuki, now! Shoot it with scattershot!
Quick time event, quick! What? That.
Get me out of here! 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 Get me out of here!
That was something.
Didn't.
Date?
Yeah, the fact that he's not still in his old body makes 0 sense. Nah, it's a mech suit, Ravers. Don't get too excited.
We should be safe here for now.
That's the guy?
If you want the real explanation, it's strictly to avoid spoiling people who started with 2. That's super lame.
That guy with gray hair?
Yeah, that was the main character of Somnium 1.
You changed clothes?
That outfit was so hard to move in. With the wireframe and all the stuffing. It's the only reason those guys were able to beat me up.
Forget about that. There's so many questions I need answered. I won't let you leave until I have them.
What if I want to use the bathroom?
You can't just do that here?
What if it's number 2?
Then I'll feed it to you. Look, all you have to do is talk to me. So let's hear it.
The day of the explosion at the cathedral, I was captured by terror.
What? Were you okay?
If I wasn't, I wouldn't be here now. When I came to, I didn't know where I was. I don't know why Terror captured me. I wasn't sure if he was gonna torture me for information and confidential police secrets, or maybe he just wanted someone to play backgammon with.
Yeah, where is Leon? Good point.
Anyway, I was held there for a whole day. Then, a white snake slithered into the room. When I saw that, I felt my power churning inside of me. And that's how I was able to break out of the room I was being held in.
Wait. What's this about a snake?
Oh, the snake? I'll tell you about it some other time. I had lost my memory, actually. I think when the ceiling collapsed, something fell on my head. I had completely forgotten that I'm a special agent at Abyss. After I escaped, I wandered around the country. I had no memories, so I took on day labor jobs. Before coming back here, I worked at a hot springs in Atami.
Oh, Jesus.
So you were there.
I really should have drowned him.
Yeah, I've got it back now. It was a few days ago when I saw the news about the stadium. February 10th. Jin Furroway's left half being found. At that moment, I remembered everything. About my past, the HB case, everything.
As much as you can.
But I didn't return to Abyss right away.
You're doing it in the oven, not the air fryer?
I decided to start my own investigation.
Why?
I thought there might be something fishy about Abyss. I thought maybe Terror was involved somehow.
So that's why you didn't contact us until now.
I'm sorry for not telling you right away. I know that Nyes is trying to do something crazy, but I still haven't been able to find Terror. The only real lead I have is the body that was found at Brahmin. But I don't know who it is or how it got there.
I know who it is.
I wanted to ask Gen about it. I knew that Horodori Institute and Nyes were involved with the HB case. Gen had connections with Horodori Institute and his acquaintances with Tokiko. So I asked Gen to let me borrow his appearance and his name.
Gen is Jin Furue's father.
I thought it would make it easier for me to investigate Horodori Institute and Nyes.
You didn't refuse, Genny?
I can't say no to Date.
No, I wanted to investigate something else. So I wasn't Gen the whole time.
Yesterday, or technically 2 days ago now, the 13th, that was actually me.
It's okay, Amame. I made an oath. I will protect you with my life. So don't you worry about a thing.
Oh, perfect. Let me jump in. Oh, there's one that's almost dead. I gotta do that one first.
That corpse. I carried it to the freezer. I locked it and threw the key into the ocean.
Where did you find the corpse?
I can't tell you.
Why?
Even if it means getting arrested, I can't tell you.
It was in a suitcase.
It's okay, Genny.
Amame.
Yeah.
No, Amame.
I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused, Genny. I can't take it anymore. I asked Genny to carry the corpse to Brahmin 6 years ago and hide it in the freezer.
But why?
That body. My father found it.
Who's your father?
Yonoharu Enda?
Mizuki, you know?
Oh.
Did Shoma tell you?
Yeah.
Assuming her story is true, That aligns with Terror's diary. The person who took the corpse really was Yonaharu Enda, aka Andy's Komeiji.
Yeah.
That's how and why he became a target.
Yeah.
My father had a huge
I vaguely
debt.
remember Shoma saying that.
He borrowed money from bad people.
It's kind of a gag. Because Amami was one of the most mysterious people in this game, to be honest.
They told him.
Listen, Andy's Komeiji. Your dear little boy is in elementary school, isn't he? If you don't pay the money you owe in 1 month, we're taking him and selling him overseas. Am I clear?
He was gonna blackmail Terror for money?
Yes. When he found the body, he was really drunk. He saw Jin Furue's body at the studio. And then, early the next morning, he found the other corpse at the rooftop amusement park. He told me something came over him, and he just did it. 6 years ago on the 11th, my father called me home. The floorboards were overturned, and in the floor was the suitcase. Shoma wasn't home at the time. My father was just standing there. No expression.
The corpse was in that suitcase?
Yeah, I think after he sobered up, he realized the mistake he made. He didn't know what to do, so he called me.
What happened next?
He told me everything that he did.
Hold on, I know this is a gag, but I really need to use the bathroom, so be right back. Oh my goodness.
Hurry! 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 Hurry!
Emergency! Emergency!
Okay. All right. What the hell is happening? Oh. Probably the sink. Starting, all of y'all are posting gigantes. This is homophobic. Okay. I hate gigantes because you have to, like, let them do a turn of no attacks and then turn on their skills. The other ones are full auto, so I don't care. Okay.
Oh my god! You're so stupid, you know that? You're like the stupidest bottom-feeding dad ever!
Well...
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You
isn't
are
even
the worst,
business.
Komeiji.
It's fine. I'll take care of it.
So you took the body to Gen's place.
Yes. So Genny did nothing wrong. I asked him to do it.
Amame.
Okay, I get it.
I like that Komeiji had one wholesome ending. With Shoma, they it was cute, right? He told his dad that he loved him, and they got to ride off into the sunset.
Genny was staying quiet to protect you, Mame. But I need to know more. I want to ask one more thing.
We can continue this later. This is an emergency.
This is an emergency.
The building has been surrounded.
What?
Let's escape into the cathedral. Let's escape into the... Yeah. Let's go to the cathedral. Let's QTE, please no. I feel like this has been a really exciting episode of Somnium Files.
Thanks for the show. A true monster, just like the rumors. It was quite the spectacle. But enough is enough. Our team is equipped with live round. Please surrender.
Well, you never shoot your guns, so who cares?
Or else what? You gonna shoot us to death? I'd like to see you try.
Mizuki, you're being irrational. What are you planning?
Oh, well, this, obviously. Yeah. That's a bullet in a gun. So now what do you want to do?
I'm going to stun grenade them and get past them while they're immobilized.
Are you serious? Even if you get past them, what will you do after that? Do you plan on running away forever? All four of us?
Mizuki, I agree with Aiba. There's no point trying to fight our way out of this. We should just raise the white flag.
Okay.
No way! Girl, they're gonna kill you.
Run, Genny!
Amame!
Don't be stupid! Get back!
Mommy.
Drop your gun!
Amame!
Genny!
If that's how it's gonna be, I'll create an opening for you. Amame, you run through it, okay?
What?
Wait! Genny! Stop! Genny didn't do anything wrong!
Mizuki, you should probably take your gun from Amame.
He didn't do anything wrong! This is all my fault! Stop! Stop! Please stop!
No!
Mommy!
Open fire!
Troubling.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm also tilted.
Amame, are you okay?
Yes! But Genny, you're...
Don't you worry about me. As long as you're okay. That is...
Genny!
Take off his mask.
Genny! Genny! Stay with me!
Amame, I have a favor to ask. Can you sing me that song?
What song?
You know, Kizuna's hit single, Donuts in the Bathroom.
The flower that blooms in snow.
she's gonna go.
Man, this debate is getting whack.
Night, I get a call from you. Satellites circle and fade from view. My voice wavers and my words fail me. So I sing. In the dark, the shadows settle in. We embark, but cannot see a thing. Rejoice, you're not alone.
Literally for no reason.
Renewed. Everyone is here.
I can't even be sad for this because it was that dumb.
Amame, I don't think I can talk much longer, so I wanted to tell you something.
Oh, great.
I liked you as a friend. At least, that's what I told myself. But I truly loved. I just couldn't accept it, even after I realized it. I acted like a friend. Treated you almost like a daughter. That's how I acted around you. It was the first time in my life I felt like this. I didn't know what to do.
Kenny, you're so cute.
What about me is cute? I'm as rugged as my name suggests.
But I like that about you. I like how big and strong you are. Just being near you makes me feel safe.
That would change real quick if I took
This
off
girl
my mask.
clearly has daddy issues, and she is treating you like a dad.
No, that's not true. I think your face is nice too.
You can't see it!
I like you whether or not you have a mask on.
She probably likes me as a friend, or maybe it's something more childish, like her stuffed animal or pet. But I was okay with that, as long as it meant being with her. And then she came to me for help. The situation was dire, but it made me so happy. But it was fleeting. I knew nothing would come of it. I am hideous after all. Oh God. How could you be so cruel? I wish I never realized how I truly felt.
Take off the mask.
Nothing happens. Nothing's there. I wanted to live a plain, dull life. I wanted to die quietly, alone. And now, everything that's hurt me before means nothing. Everything that's hurt me before is nothing compared to the hurt I feel now. Oh God, why are you so cruel to me? She'll never love me. She's precious, pure, innocent, and beautiful. Why did you have to show her to me, God? I resent you, Creator. I curse you for this terrible fate you've given me. No. No, I can't. That's not the truth.
Hey, Thomas.
I am grateful to God. I met you. My fate was meeting you.
Kenny!
Amame, I am truly
Amame.
happy.
No.
Donovan, do you want one of those masks?
Kenny, you're kidding, right? No. No! Kenny! Kenny! Kenny!
Stop talking.
That was really dumb. So this locked ending that happened at the end of another route. Hold on. What the F was going on this route? Okay, wait. Okay. This is the one where we found the other half of Komeiji. We did that. We synced with Terror. You're forgiving her. It just felt really frustrating. I think it was executed poorly. Like they needed to build up to Gen sacrificing herself for Amame, and then it would have been impactful. Instead, Amame was just an idiot and he died, and it's like, well, goddamn. Yeah, there was no impacts. For real, for real. Okay, so this is the last route, which I'm assuming this is going to segue into the true ending. Oh, we're with Mama.
Oh, you came. Good.
So wait, this is the route where we spoke to Tokiko, right? And we also met up with Date. We synced with Terror. Yeah, Mama's a fortune teller in this game with giant crystal balls. It's because this is an anime video game, Ravers, so once you're older than 20, you don't show any signs of aging.
Want something to drink? With water? On the rocks? You don't have to be shy. It's on me.
Mama's very odd in this game. Hold on, I'm gonna start an expo and then run away for 2 seconds and then I'll be right back. Oh, it's one of Steven's expos. Delightful. Wasn't she always odd? Yeah, but she really weird. Ravers redeemed, make Kevin read a chicken facts. Alright, we'll have Kevin. He might not read one of the racy ones though. It's up to Kevin. He could just read a quick one from the chicken encyclopedia. Mama shares a VA with Hector from FE Heroes. Oh my god. I'll be right back. They're redeeming you, Kevin. Yeah, it's probably kind of. So what do you want to do with the chicks? And rice. Looks like someone. Mimos. Amostivos. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say Hector's VA is in literally every video game. Thank you, Steven. Alright, let's go.
Wait, ask Steven? Who is he in Epic 7?
Steven wasn't saying that.
I see.
Well, he said welcome back, so I said thank you.
It's such a bizarre
Who was it,
case,
Steven?
The HB serial killings. That being said, the facts are fairly straightforward.
Look at Kevin right now. He's being sassy, and he's gonna make a mimosa. That's his mimosa face.
Pointing out a culprit can't be too hard. Do you already know? Terror. Who are
She sure
they,
likes to
really?
behave like Steven.
Who is Terror?
She looks like she's softly rubbing the ball.
Yes, she is. It's Uru Somazuki. Oh my god, you can say mama. I'm so tempted.
Yup. You got me. I wanted to slurp on the juices of young men, which is why I sliced them in half. Oh, come on. There's no way. Besides, Komeiji and Shikara are not young. Care to give a more serious answer?
Just like Steven.
Mama, that was iconic.
Right. Uru. We know he killed at least 3 people. Jin Furue, Chikara Horadori, Andes Komeiji.
Tokiko Shigure.
But why did he kill them? What was his goal?
Not to build schools in Africa!
He wasn't some noble philanthropist.
Not the philanthropist! Kevin, this word is all over us today.
That has nothing to do with anything.
Honestly, it's to get revenge.
That's true, I suppose.
That's true.
Also, what was the answer to Kevin's question? Which FX7 character is this? He's probably at least one of the Epic 7 characters. Look up the voice actor for Mama in Somnium Files.
But that wasn't the main reason.
The Nirvana Initiative.
That's right. The Nirvana Initiative. The loony plan to have humans reach moksha. That's why Uru killed the 3 of them. We can put aside the little details for now.
Purgus. Yeah, Purgus. Purgus is Mama.
The most concerning aspect of the whole thing is the time difference. The left and right sides of the
Charge!
victims are 6 years apart.
Sorry, I asked.
Get away from me! Regarding the first victim, the facts are already in. 6 years ago, on February 10th.
No!
What?
So I have to stand Mama's actor.
Why?
Plays my favorite character voice.
They did. Oh, he's Kenpachi in Bleach. That's funny. Isn't that the bald guy? Oh. Oh, that's Ikaku. Mama is also Victor in Soul Hackers. Oh, wow.
Jin Furroway's body fell from the ceiling of Devita. And this year, 5 days ago...
Yeah, he's a part of the English VA, like, cult. Oh my god. I'm gonna end up going through all my leaves, I swear.
Of course he plays Ira.
Hold on,
He just plays big muscle people.
I'm assigning.
Big bodied individuals. He's Ragnar. Voice actor. In Blaze.
Yeah, that's definitely Ragnar.
He literally just plays. He plays
Uru
dads
Somizuki's
and
left
images.
half was found at the stadium, not Jin's.
And Mama.
Plastic surgery and complete organ transplant.
So how is Mama relaying this information to us right now?
It fooled the investigators into thinking they were the same person. But what about the other victims? Chikara, Komeiji, Tokiko. How do you explain those three?
You know, I kind of appreciate that they're doing this because they know that the player had to leave this route, potentially, go do other routes, and then come back to this one. Like, could you imagine if Zero Escape had a recap? Like, VLR was probably the worst when it came to this. Of like, go to this route, oh, you couldn't go to this route, you have to collect all the shit from the failed routes and then come back to the main route.
Hey Steven.
This is really helpful and a good thing for the player.
Hey Steven, so this really hits home to you. Patrick, aka Mama, voices Kaguma, Renekton, and Lucian in League of Legends.
Mama voices them?
Voice actor. Kaguma, Renekton, which is your character, the giant alligator bitch. And Lucian. Also Cervantes and Lookout.
Setsuna Ravers. Welcome to the stream. What are you weighing?
Oh, guess who in the Donna?
Oh, you have this is an alt account.
Just think the type. Big burly.
Well, not Mondo. No, I was gonna say. Oh, no, in Danganronpa 2, of course, the, Nekomaru. Oh, on your phone, gotcha. Yeah, this VA is in literally everything. If it's in English, he's in it.
You have good intuition. You might already know.
Mondo was Zhongli again, and also Ricci.
Guess who not the bath?
Oberic. Tux's waifu. Why did it seem like their bodies appeared after 6 years passed? Wait.
Right. In other words, it's not like that. It's like this.
Not this again.
This is the timeline that you actually experienced. The red and blue lines are intertwined, almost like DNA.
I remember your warriors, your
Baltus. Who?
And death.
Well, they're the same person. We already went over this.
Mind hacking.
Victor. Okay, wait, I have to pay attention.
You started on the red line from the top. And then followed the blue line, which led you to this point. You've traversed 4 X's. The left side is 6 years ago, and the right side is this year.
Oh my.
To make things easier, we'll call the left side past, and the right side present. In other words, you came here, jumping back and forth between past and present, a day at a time, all to end up here. Now do you understand?
No?
Chikara's right half was found the night of the 11th, in the past.
Now do you understand?
His left half was found the next morning. Komeji's right half was found on the 13th. His left half was found the next morning at 6 a.m. 6 years have passed, and now we're here. In the present, Tokiko's right half was found on February 12th. The next day, a little past midnight, her left half was found in the basement of Horodori Institute.
I'm surprised he killed Tokiko.
Long story short, the left and right halves weren't found 6 years apart. They were all found soon after each other. Nothing supernatural here.
Wow. Oh. No fucking.
What lies at the bottom of the sea?
Right. Yeah. I kind of figured it was gonna be something screwy like this.
Anyway, that's just my genius analysis.
Kevin seems to be at odds with Ifrit, but I'm sure it's nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, because he's jealous now that he can't make fun of me because I don't have.
Oh, but I know what you're gonna say.
Be destroyed.
You know who that was, Kev?
There's still tons of things that can't be explained, right? Especially, who killed Uru and Tokiko?
Yeah!
Jin, Chikara, Komeiji. It was Terror, Uru, who sliced these 3 in half.
Oh, that's a good point!
But then Uru was killed in the present, February 10th. Tokiko's body was found after that. So who killed Uru and Tokiko? Well, I'm sure this mess will be cleared up soon by Mizuki, her friend, and by you, Freyr.
Freyr? That's the name of Alter Mizuki!
So anyway, good luck with the rest of your investigation. I'll be cheering you on.
No.
Huh? Who was I just talking to?
Freyr is the Mizuki with the upside down mask.
Maybe I've had a bit too much to drink. It's awfully cold tonight.
Quartz was a nickname seeming. I think Freyr is her real name. Wait. There she is!
Hey, about Kizzy. Are you sure she's okay? Don't worry. I made sure she's fine.
She wants to go to Iowa.
So, that makes us sisters?
Is Kizzy K? Is Kizzy okay?
We're not the same age, but we're like identical twins. We have almost the same genes. That's crazy. I'm a copy of you. Don't say it like that. But I'm your clone, right? Technically, yes. But our DNA isn't exactly the same. My genome was rearranged. Your DNA was modified on top of that, which is why you don't have the symptoms I have. Basically, you're an upgrade. The perfect version of me. Don't say it like that. It's like I told you. I want to know who did this to me. I know that Chikara was the mastermind, but I want solid proof. That's why I was investigating him and his institute. But then, out of the blue, he gets killed. That's why I started following the HB case. If I revealed myself to you, you would want to know everything. In one way or another, you'd find out. You'd find out that your genes were spliced. That your real parents aren't Renju and Shoko. I didn't want you to end up like me. I wanted you to live a normal life. As normal as possible.
Not with those parents!
Get a normal job, a normal husband.
Heteronormative. Blech.
Get married, start a family, live happily ever after. A life like that. But if I showed up, I would ruin all that. That's what I thought, at least. I see. But why didn't you tell me 7 years ago in November? I was already well on my way to an abnormal life at that point. Maybe that's true. Yeah. The same as me. When I was 6, you were born at Horadori Institute and sent here. I'm guessing they thought it was too difficult to raise you at the Institute. I remember the day you arrived like it was yesterday. You were still a baby. But the moment I saw you, I got this feeling. I started bawling my eyes out. The people at the facility didn't know we were related. Makes sense. They were told we were from 2 different places. But we are both named Mizuki. And we looked really similar. So to make it easier, everyone started calling me Big Sis. They called you Mizuki. They took me to Horadori Institute every so often for examinations. Well, I say examinations. I mean human experiments. I don't think you remember, but they did terrible things. I remember getting shots with needles as big as boba straws.
Ugh.
My time with Horadori Institute ended when I was 9 and you were 3. It shut down and we were finally free.
Again with the 6 years.
That's about the time you were adopted by the Okiura family. But me? Well, I told you about me, right? You were blind in one eye and had a heart condition. Right. So it was hard to find a family who would take me. Ultimately, it was Mr. Chieda, the chairman. So when you were 9, you were adopted by the Chiedas. I spent the next 6 years there, up until I was 15. I lived under the same roof as Kizuna. I see.
Didn't Kizuna think it was weird that she knew 2 Mizukis?
That's why she called me Big Sis. You said something about an eccentric woman? Yeah. I was adopted by her. Do you mean Shizue Kuranushi? Boss.
She's boss's daughter. Oh.
Which is why my name is Mizuki Kuranushi now. You think that sounds kinda lame, huh? No, it's not that. You know how we're stronger than everybody else? Maybe she thought I'd come in handy, so she wanted to make you work for her. I don't know if that's the truth, but that's what she told me. Boss taught me how to fight. After she adopted me, she trained me hard. 6 years ago, when I was 18, I was hired as a top secret member of Abyss. Boss wanted someone who she could rely on. Someone who would never betray her. She trusted me to handle the most sensitive situations. Basically, I'm like a ninja. Well, a kunoichi, which is why my existence at Abyss had been hidden. The only people who know are Boss, Pewter, and Ryuki. Ryuki? Why? I wonder.
Yeah, actually. That puzzle was miserable.
If you do, I will kill her. I have an abundant amount of money. Even if I were to die, the assassins I've hired would still find her.
I see. That's why you didn't talk about what happened 6 years ago. But I think it's okay to start talking now. Why? I was able to freeze all of Terror's hidden accounts. We don't need to worry about any assassins anymore.
E-tier, stop going blind.
I bet you don't remember anything from February 6 years ago, do you? I do not. My body was destroyed in the explosion at the cathedral. The Abyss communication network was also offline, so there was no backup taken.
Also, we are majorly at the end of this. Like, they are talking about it all.
Why were we given the same name? I don't know. Maybe they didn't really care about the name. But wouldn't that make it harder to tell us?
Yeah. I don't think I'll be able to beat it tonight, but like they're definitely explaining a lot of the mysteries.
I don't think they had any trouble. We had code names at Horadori Institute. I was Mouse, and you were Rabbit. And you remember what they called us at Iowan, right? You were Big Sis, and I was Mizuki. Yeah. Is that what I called you? No. You were still little. You couldn't talk much. You just called me BB. BB? Yeah, BB, huh? Anyway, we've already spent enough time here. We shouldn't be wasting time like this. Good point. There's still tons we don't know about the HB case. Follow me. I want to show you something. Huh? What is it? Oh, no. It's nothing. Let's go, BB.
Not us using BB again. Oh, hey guys.
What the fuck? This is information overload. My brains are gonna flow out of my ears. Jeez, just relax. I can't just relax. What is this corpse doing here? And why are Kizzy and Leon here? Oh, and most importantly, who the hell is this?
What? Isn't it obvious?
Wait, you're that stupid porno mag collecting old man.
No.
Yes.
Why are you dressed like that?
Yes!
Where is Genny? What are you doing here? And one last thing. Where have you been the past 6 years? Why didn't you try to contact me?
I'm sorry, Mizuki.
I do love the music in this area.
Okay. I think I kind of get it. 6 years ago, Date lost his memory when the ceiling collapsed on him. Then he got captured by terror but managed to escape.
And he's been wandering the earth.
It's their
for the
New
past
Year's
6
party,
years.
pretty much, and we're playing this on New Year's. How perfect is that?
5 days ago, on the 10th, he heard the news.
Even though it's
about Jin's
February in their
body
game,
being
it's
found.
fine. We'll still say it's New Year's.
And finally got his memory back.
That's right.
Okay. Ah, so Date can hear us. What's up, Leon?
I've known her for a long time. She's a former coworker from back when I was doing bad stuff.
Oh!
Back then, I used to call her Quartz.
Hey, don't just blurt that out.
Mizuki's name comes from crystal. The kanji for crystal can be read as Mizuki.
Crystals are the solid form of silicon dioxide, a mineral, most often recognized as quartz.
Wait, so you were in a Thieves Guild, BB? The snow isn't letting up. Don't change the subject.
There's a reason I'm here with Kizzy. I got a call from my old pal Date.
I asked him to unlock something for me.
This makes her not Freyr. Good point, Cortex. Freyr would be the person that killed Terror and Tokiko. Easy. This person might also be Ryuki, if I'm being honest. Ryuki just kind of fell off the face of the earth. And is fucking strange, so...
Are you talking about the freezer?
No, I got that open on the 13th.
It was a different lock this time.
Anyway, that is when we met with Date and the woman he was with.
The woman?
Freezer equals Freyr. It sounds the same. Steven?
I was there too.
Why do you ask?
Yes? No reason.
It is currently 4:25 a.m. Daybreak is
Oh
close.
my.
I suppose Big Sis has already told you everything. Big Sis and I lived in the same home for 6 years. But I never thought my Big Sis was my Big Sis's Big Sis.
Freyr being player, that was actually my first thought, but then I was like, no, it's gotta be the Mizuki lookalike. But now that that's been debunked, Big Sis is Big Sis. Oh my fucking god.
So confusing.
Anyway, Mizuki Date, I will call you Little Big Sis from now on.
Don't do that.
And you, Mizuki Kuranushi, I will call you Big Sis.
Still, just as confusing.
No.
Aiba, what you got to say?
It is snowing outside, but do not worry about us.
Mizuki is BB's clone. Date already knows this. BB told him. But Kizuna and Leon don't know this yet. Middle Big Sis? I wouldn't put it past her.
My heart is burning strong. I am a little embarrassed to admit this, but Leon and I plan to elope.
What?
May I ask why?
Kizzy's father won't accept me.
He threatened to send Leon to prison if he continued to see me.
And that's when I suggested that we run off together.
And I agreed.
Hurry! Hurry!
Two reds. Alright, I'm coming. Oh, shh. Cortex, I only see one. Is one already dead?
So you two...
Thank you.
Yeah. They're both on the run for love.
But we don't know exactly where we want to go yet.
Right. We need some more time to think about it. I have told him that I am safe and sound.
Okay, well, I'm glad you weren't kidnapped.
I am so sorry that I worried you.
Yeah.
Hurry!
I'm sorry about all this, you guys.
Well, why was Kizuna kidnapped in the first place 6 years ago? We don't know the answer to that yet.
Let's talk about it later. Trust me, if I explain it now, it'll only confuse you.
His portrait in this Gen suit reminds me of the armored units from Awakening. Yeah, I wouldn't do your own posters right now. It was not subtle. But I think if it's before the 10th of the month, just let your guildies do it, always. Then the 10th to like the 16th, invite, but do them yourself, let guildies finish. From the 16th onward, do yourself, open recruitment, done. Because guildies ain't gonna help you at that point. That's my schedule.
What? Do you have more insults to hurl at me for missing 6 years of your life?
No, it's
We're way
not
behind
that.
schedule.
Maybe she just wanted to hear you say, Mizuki, you've grown
He uses
so
Summer
much," or
Charlotte.
something emotional like that. No, not that either.
I put Luna on my team, isn't that neat?
Ah, right. For you, it's been 6 years.
Do you do skills on for Luluka? I'm like debating.
For me, it's different.
I just added Luna to my team and it's really fun. Like, they get a pretty decent score. I'm doing Crozet, DN, Luna, and Luluka.
I've been back for 4 days dressed like this. I've been watching you guys the whole time. So I don't really have anything sappy to say.
I told you it's not that.
I'm home. Welcome back. Is that what you wanted to hear?
Alright, okay. Let me try this again. Mizuki, I'm home.
Welcome back, Date, but that's not what I wanted to say. I threw away all your porno mags.
I know that Horadori Institute and Nyes are both caught up in the HB case. Den was created at the Institute, and he was acquaintances with Tokiko. So, by borrowing his mask, I could snoop on Tokiko and other members of Horadori Institute.
What do you mean? Okay, hold on. It's being needy again.
No. But why do you still look like that here?
Not the cat, it's Epic 7 is being needy.
Horadori Institute and Nyes people come here all the time. Imitating Gen makes it easier to eavesdrop on them.
Ah!
I'm gonna be honest, this has gotten way out of hand. I can't do this on my own. We need to work together to stop their plan.
Their plan?
Yeah, their Nirvana initiative.
We gotta stop it.
So first, I contacted Mizuki Kuronushi.
Date and I met 6 years ago. He knew how to get a hold of me.
I shared everything I had, and told her to find you, Mizuki.
To help stop them?
Basically.
BB. But what? Oh, nothing. I just wanted to call you by that name. I don't know.
It's fine, I know where he is. Don't you have an idea too?
Do I?
Okay, I'll ask again. What's the deal with the corpse?
Well, it's, Jin Furuway.
Why is it in the freezer?
It's better that you see for yourself.
Let me just show you.
Another corpse?
No.
Not both Somnium Files games having their central plot around a corpse being frozen for like a very long time.
Not one at all.
It's half.
Don't you Alice me, Kevin.
Sorry, Bob.
Hebby says, Kevin, it's time to play Eternal Return. And honestly, my response to you, Hebby, is...
So, you finished reading the file.
Yeah.
Posting a lich,
Now
by the
do
way,
you
people.
understand? Now you know who's
Now
left
do you
half is in
understand?
the freezer. Jin. Jin Furue. That's what he really looks like.
And this body?
I forgot that you could auto-hunt while you do it.
Uru Somizuki. Terror. He murdered 3 people 6 years ago. Jin, Chikara, and Andy's Kameji.
Okay. Who do you think killed Uru and Tokiko? I honestly don't know because... like, the way they were killed was using Uru's machine. Maybe I'm just going crazy, but I could have sworn Tokiko mentioned having a daughter. Maybe it was Shoma. I'm gonna throw it out there. I think Shoma did it.
They're not going far away, are they?
They should be fine. They said they were gonna think hard about where to go. That outfit was so hard to move in, with the wireframe and all the stuffing.
You think so? You said Ota in a mech suit.
I don't need to explain it. You should already know.
Jin Furue, the child of Tokiko and Chikara.
He was born with a rare and complicated disease. It caused inoperable tumors to grow in the right half of his body.
Jin might have had it worst of all. He got his first transplant when he was really young. I don't think he wanted to take organs from Uru. Remember what it said in Uru's diary? He said he wanted to apologize.
Oh.
I think he is referring to Jin. So you think the transplant was done against Jin's will? I'm not positive, but that's just the feeling I get. I wanted to ask Shoma about the genetic experiments, so I visited him.
And I looked like Gen, so it didn't raise any concerns.
He told me a lot.
About his body and his older sister. And about the hidden safe.
That's what we came here for. Wait, Shoma has an older sister?
Yeah.
You know her well.
Kizuna and Iris's friend.
A mermaid at Sunfish Pocket.
A Mame Doi.
Really? I can't really say anything more than what's in the file. Uru Somizuki. He's the child that was kidnapped from Iowan when he was 6.
It was Chikara and Tokiko who took him. They wanted to make him Jin Furue's donor.
So for over a decade, they did surgery after surgery, giving more and more of Uru to Jin. Half of his face, too.
The skin he lost was replaced by an artificial skin made of carbon chitin. Half his face was transplanted onto Jin's as well.
Right. And it was only half because Jin had a percent-shaped birthmark on the left side of his face.
A holy symbol for the Order of Percent. It was considered sacred.
And Chikara, being a devoted follower, couldn't get himself to rip that skin off.
Which is why the left half of Jin's face was left untouched.
And after all those transplants, Jin's body ended up being cut in half.
6 years later, February of this year, Uru's body was cut in half.
So what was discovered was Jin's right half and Uru's left half.
Jin and Uru are essentially mirror images of one another.
So when the police were identifying Uru's body, they got their DNA sample to compare against from Jin's organs.
And because those were originally taken from Uru, it naturally follows that they match.
So that's why...
That is the mistake that caused investigators to believe that they were the same person.
Oh, they weren't the same person. They just had the same DNA. No big deal.
Only a few hours ago, around 1 a.m.
I asked Leon to open the door to the staircase.
So the lock you mentioned earlier.
That's right. The lock to the staircase door.
That's when I asked them about their plans to run away together.
Then the four of us headed down the stairs. Leon carried Kisuna down.
And that's when we found the corpse on the ritual platform. I used Marco's X-ray function. Marco? The name of my AI ball in my left eye.
You have a boy one?
He's pretty shy. He doesn't talk much, unlike someone else I know.
Excuse me, are you talking about me?
Mm-hmm. I know Iba really well. We were partners 6 years ago. When I was hired at Abyss, I was supposed to get Marco transplanted into my left eye, but he wasn't finished yet, so instead, I got Iba. But Iba and Date. Yeah, Iba and Date were kind of fighting at the time, and I needed to see if I was compatible with an AI ball at all, so...
I see. I apologize. I do not remember anything from back then.
Uchikoshi confirmed later on that Marco is non-binary and uses they-them pronouns. Really?
Because of the explosion, right?
Yes.
It's kind of sad. I made
So we're not
many
gonna meet
memories
Marco.
with you,
Rest in
Iba.
peace.
I've been wondering, 6 years ago, why did Uru cut the bodies in half? That was for the Nirvana initiative, right? Yeah, but what does that have to do with the plan? And speaking of, is the Nirvana initiative still happening? I mean, after all, Terror's dead. Right, the mastermind is dead. But you saw it. On the night of the 13th, on the rooftop of Misatan. That was Terror. It was definitely Uru's voice, but Uru should have been dead.
Perhaps his voice was recorded.
Either way, the rehearsal happened even after Terror died.
Right. So is there somebody pretending to be Terror? Like, what is this? Also, just clicking this. Yep.
Which means...
the main event will likely still happen as well.
Yeah, it's safe to assume it will proceed as planned.
Right.
But I still don't understand the full scope of the Nirvana initiative.
When, where, how? We are completely in the dark.
Why don't you ask the culprit?
Yeah, good idea. Hey, Uru, what's up with your plan, you asshole?
No, that's not what I meant. There are other culprits. Whoever killed Uru and Tokiko.
You believe they might know something about the Nirvana initiative?
I don't know for sure, but they at least might have some clues.
We don't have enough information yet. Looks like we're gonna need some...
What if it's Ryuki?
Help?
Over here. Come with me.
Chicken in.
There's nothing over here.
You would think that, right? But check this out.
Open sesame!
Marco, please.
Wow, that's neat. Is that on Steam? Oh, that's exciting.
What is this?
As you can see, it's a hidden passage.
But why is it here?
Let's get moving.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
What?
What does this mean?
It means exactly what you see.
There are 2 cathedrals? That's right.
Mizuki, look.
Yeah.
I'm here too.
Tama.
How is Ryuki doing?
Terrible. It was a bad idea to show him this place. He's been like this for hours. I heard. So she eloped, huh? It had nothing to do with the video. It was just Ryuki's active imagination.
He appears to at least be breathing.
Might not be if there was rope and a branch in here. This has been eating at Ryuki for the past 6 years. He regretted what he did and blamed himself. He betrayed Date and shot Mizuki Kuranushi with stun bullets. And what happened to Mizuki, Date, and Kizuna on top of that? Yeah, Terror detonated the bomb, but it was Ryuki who told Date about this place. If he never did, Kizuna and Mizuki wouldn't have been hurt. That's what's been plaguing him. He started drinking, which made the whole thing worse.
I don't care if he feels bad about it. I still don't forgive him.
Easy. He had his reasons.
I also implemented a self-destruct program. If I activate it, she'll be lost forever.
Date called me.
Yeah. I told him to head over to the other cathedral.
Does that mean he saw Uru's corpse and Tokiko's file?
He did. Yep. And then he came here through the hidden passage. I was overhauled completely during maintenance a few years back, and that function was deleted. That's when Ryuki opened up about what happened.
Why didn't you share this earlier?
I couldn't. Ryuki betrayed Abyss. He did something you can't come back from. I couldn't let anyone find out.
So you protected him.
It's the same reason I didn't upload the investigation data from 6 years ago. I made an oath. No matter what, I will protect Ryuki.
But Ryuki himself could have informed us sooner.
You should know why he didn't do that. Why he gave in to Terror's demands.
He wanted to protect his loved ones.
Wouldn't you do the same?
Okay, this is wild.
Marco, can you send Iba the data?
Got it. Opening it. It is a cross-section of the 2 cathedrals.
You get it now? There's one on the east and one on the west.
Terror blew up the west one. This one, right here.
Which happens to be the same side Ryuki met Terror. What he called his execution chamber.
On the east side was Uru's corpse and Tokiko's file.
And that mysterious box.
The one connected to the Nyes building is the east one. You can take the elevator up to the president's office.
Huh. Beats me.
Maybe it has something to do with what Nyes believes. 2 and 1. I think they were obsessed with that.
Do you hate Ryuki? Of course I do. I want to shove a pipe in his mouth and stir up his organs. 6 years ago, he... It made my heart condition worse. It affected my work. I can't investigate properly if I have to go to the hospital all the time. But when I heard you recently joined Abyss, I shadowed you. And February 10th, when you went to the stadium... I got there before you and found... At the time, I had no clue it was Uru's left half.
I don't know, Rosen. She just acted like she got shot, so maybe?
But I knew it had to do with the HB case from 6 years ago. I told you before that the one thing I wanted was I couldn't let you get caught up in this case. I had to, that's why...
No, we were definitely Mizuki.
I see. You shot at Mizuki to dissuade her from finding the corpse.
Ryuki, you made a mistake, but lying around here in all your misery isn't gonna fix anything.
Oh yeah, it's getting a little...
If you really regret what you did, solve this case. That's the only way to atone. Ryuki, I remember one night we went out drinking. You told me about your little brother. You made him a promise, right? You said, I'll become a hero of justice. If I've fallen, I just need to get back up again. You used to say it all the time. It doesn't matter how many times you fall, as long as you have a body to do it. Come on, Ryuki. Climb above the debris. It doesn't matter if you're pitiful. It doesn't matter if you show vulnerability. You struggle, you crawl, and you make it back to the top. That's what we do. That's...
Mr. Date.
Ryuki, now's not the time to cry. Come climb up here. Don't get me wrong. I'll only forgive you after we solve this case. So...
Okay.
Perfect. All right. So before this goes too much deeper, I think we are approaching the time that I wanted to stop tonight's stream. Right, I don't want to get like in the middle of a conversation and then forget everything. So next weekend we go again. More progress. That was a really solid episode though. I really quite enjoyed that. Let me look. Yeah, we learned a ton.
Another happy customer.
Ravers, thanks for the second follow there. Alright guys, I'm gonna send you over... Let's go check out... I'm gonna send you guys over to Contrary Motion stream. He's playing Suikoden 1. Thank you guys for chilling. Today was a great stream. Chill, Soul Hackers, Somnium Files. We got some good progress in both. I'm feeling great about it. We probably won't be streaming tomorrow because tomorrow is Kevin and me time where we do stuff, but I will see you guys on Tuesday. So everybody, have a good night. Let's pop over to Motion stream and see what's going on.